Hey JAFRA beauties, I want to kick off this training with a question. Drop in the chat which serum are you currently using and what do you love most about it? Because I'm pretty sure that by the end of this training, the Revitalize All-in-1 serum is going to become your new go-to for all of amazing benefits that we're going to discover today. Don't you agree, Mayam?
I agree. I love that question, Moni. I think that's a great question. I'm excited to see everyone's responses because my All-in-1 is now my favorite serum that we have in our lineup. It wasn't until I got it on December 23rd, but now it has turned into my go-to, my everyday. So I'm excited to see what everyone has to say as well.
I'm excited. So let us know in the chat. We'll be here. So take it away, Mayam.
Love it. Let me put my glasses on because I'm on my laptop and I can't always see, but here we go. So welcome everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. For those of you that were with us on Tuesday and have come back to be with us again on today, Thursday, thank you so much. For those of you that didn't tune in on Tuesday, highly recommend you go back and watch the recording because there was lots of great stuff about an overview, like a general training on Revitalize. But now we're going to double click into what I think is the prima donna, the star product of this line, which is their new all-in-one serum. We're going to talk a little bit about the ingredients, the benefits of the serum itself, but then also deep dive into using your all-in-one serum with our incredible I think it's like a $1.7 million brand now. I just got the numbers from my team earlier this week. So BioLab is now in 2 years, almost a $2 million brand. So we're going to talk all about how to use your all-in-one serum with BioLab. We are always open. And of course, if you guys want to see other deep dives with the all-in-one serum and how to incorporate that into our other collections, absolutely, let's hit it. We have so much information today. We said, you know what, let's not bombard everybody. Let's do all-in-one and BioLab because they speak really well to one another. And also BioLab speaks really well to replacements for the old serum. So without further ado, I am going to start sharing my screen. Give me just a second here. So here we are, beautiful Revitalize Refresh training. Let's move into it. So just a quick refresh for anyone that was on the call with us on Tuesday, or if you weren't on the call, here's a little bit of a highlight of what RJX, which is our key ingredient. This is the star of the show in every single product in Revitalize, what this is all about. So RJX, royal jelly, peptides, and collagen support. It is a scientific form of royal jelly, allowing for support absorption and more effective results. This is formulated with ingredients that help promote a more elastic and youthful look. And this is the ingredient that's going to give you that 4-week, 5-year younger look. So RJX is at the forefront of every single product in our Revitalize line. And that is why it is now the most prominent part of our branding as opposed to the past. Royal was the biggest part, and we're not taking away that royal, but the RJX is really the prominent feature. We wanted to reposition and take the Revitalize Refresh as an opportunity to re-educate and re-talk about what RJX is, because it is proprietary to JAFRA. It is unique to us, which means you're not going to find it anywhere else in the world. So if anybody's looking for just that wow factor, RJX has got it. So to reiterate more of that, reveal skin that looks up to 5 years younger, proven results in 4 weeks, skin appears more firmer, more elastic, and more radiant. And that's thanks to RJX, plus all of the extra beautiful ingredients that are in every other product. But really, it is the RJX that is the star of the show. So that was just a little bit of a refresh of the overview. But now let's talk about the star, why we're all here today, the new all-in-one face serum. This is our only new product in the line. Everything else has maintained its formulation integrity. The packaging has just updated. And then, of course, our beautiful eye cream had an update in their packaging, which is that beautiful applicator, but the formula has maintained itself to be the same. So the all-in-one face serum is the new and the brightest and the greatest of what Revitalize has to offer. So what is it? It is a longevity concentrate in a single daily application. It simplifies, it boosts, and it transforms. When we sat down with the innovation team a couple years ago and we're like, okay, what does the next era of Revitalize look like? What does the next era of royal skincare in general look like? We wanted it to be simplification. That was the word that kind of everyone at the round table came up with. We're all very busy people. We are all people that have a ton of things going on in our lives. We're all very busy. We want simple. And that is not just us internally here at JAFRA, but it is also the main concern of most modern skincare users. They want a simple routine. They want to get in and out, and they want incredible results that boost and transform their look. So that's what we wanted, and that's what I think we pretty much executed with this serum. So ingredients, let's talk about it. What is in this? What is different? What is advanced? And what has been modernized from the 3 to the 1? So we've got 5 peptides versus the legacy formulas that contained only RJX-based peptides. So going back, RJX has peptides in it as part of its molecular structure of what the ingredient is. The old serums had RJX, which is still great, and it was the only peptide sort of ingredient inside of them. Now this one has the RJX plus an additional 5 peptides. So that is going to be a big boost and a big, modernizer of the ingredient. This also has niacinamide in it, which none of the original serums featured prominently. That means that this ingredient is something you can talk to your clients about. It is a buzzword sort of ingredient. So this is something that you can lead conversations with. This serum not only has the RJX, but it's also going to have that niacinamide, which is something that is trendy. It's something that we also have in other products in the JAFRA line, but this also contains it. So it's something that we are very proud to have in here. And again, something that you can lead conversations with when you're with your prospective clients or with your current clients at Revitalize. This has a form of hyaluronic acid in there. If you look into the ingredient listing, it's not called hyaluronic acid 1-to-1. I don't exactly remember the terminology in there, but it is a form of hyaluronic acid. It has panthenol and squalene. What does that mean? Deeper moisturization, deeper hydration. We talked a lot about hydration and the importance of hydration in your skincare routines and also in your life, your day-to-day routines. Drinking water is extremely important to keep us nice and healthy and looking youthful. But these ingredients here, this sort of like threesome, helps a lot with that deeper hydration and that deeper moisturization of your skin. That's going to keep you looking youthful, radiant, nice and plump, nice and awake, because we know when our skin's looking dehydrated, it starts to look dull. It starts to look a little bit kind of like sallow and sad. So hydration really is the key, in my opinion, to beauty and to the results that everyone's looking for. It has an improved delivery system. I'm not going to try and say those ingredients there. I don't want to embarrass myself on this wonderful Thursday afternoon, so I'm going to let you guys try it at home, and I'm going to try it in the privacy of my own home to pronounce these words. But essentially what this does, it allows for this serum to absorb quicker. It does have a lighter texture than our original serums do, and it absorbs much, much faster. And that is on purpose. I did get an email a couple of days ago asking if that was the correct thing because the formula was so lightweight. It was almost water texture like. And that is correct. And that is because of this improved delivery system. It is a lightweight texture. If you haven't tried it yet, highly recommend that you do, and you will see it absorbs quickly. Again, we were thinking to simplify this routine, we were thinking about the easiest way to get you the results in fast timing. Because again, none of us have 20, 30 minutes in the morning to just work on our skincare routine. Most of us only have 20 or 30 minutes to get ready in general, right? Shower, skincare, hair, makeup, get out the door. I wish that we did. In a perfect world, in my mind, we all have such leisure time and we've got hours and hours in the morning to get ready. We're fully rested. We're fully enjoying our skincare routines. But in the real world, in the world that we live in, most of us really only have a couple minutes to get in and out quickly. But we want to make sure that we do have that results, those amazing results, but with that boost and that simplification. And that's what I think we gained here with this Revitalize serum. Now, as far as the 1-to-1 ingredients, and we'll get a little bit more into the detail in a little bit, but this serum does have hydration ingredients from the Revitalize Extra Hydration Serum. It's got brightening ingredients that are stronger than what the Revitalize Spot Serum had, and it does have texture and firmness actives that are more advanced than our line and pore serum. So again, we took all of the good from the 3, threw them into this guy, made them better, and then added, again, additional things like the peptides, the niacinamide, the hyaluronic acid 1-to-1, the panthenol, the squalene, and that improved delivery system to come together and bring you this incredible, incredible serum. So ingredients have been talked about. Now, what do all of these things do? What are the benefits we're going to get from this? Reduce appearance of wrinkles after 28 days. That 5 years younger in 4 weeks is coming from this. It's going to hydrate your skin. It's going to support your skin barrier efficiency, which super important. If you talk to any modern skincare user today, a lot of them not only talk about the aesthetic of the skin, but more than that, they're talking about the health of their skin. Research has shown, and people are starting to finally figure out, that without a healthy skincare or a healthy skin barrier, your results are kind of going to go out the window, or they're going to be very short-lived because Your skin needs to be healthy, just like anything else, right? You can work out all you want, you can take care of yourself, but if your insides, your organs aren't working properly, if you're not healthy, everything else is kind of to do without, because you need your body, you need the base of the thing that you're working on to be healthy, which in this case, we're talking about our skin and our skin barrier. So this is going to support that skin barrier to ensure we've got the best of the best, to ensure that our results are tip top. This is going to help visibly smooth your skin, going to give you firmer looking skin, more radiant looking skin. It has that beautiful lightweight texture that we talked about with the improved delivery system. And of course, it's a fast absorbing texture. So that's really the biggest difference, I think, from your first use. That was the thing that I took away quickly, between the old and the new. The first thing actually that I noticed was the scent. This isn't scentless, it's not scent free by any means, but it has a much lighter scent than our past serums did. And I know that was a big pain point for a lot of our consumers, because they wanted something that either was scentless or had very little scent. So this, I think, capitalizes on that. It doesn't have a crazy scent, and that's what I noticed on my first application. And then my second notice was how quickly it absorbed into my skin. Like, I'm telling you, it was seconds and it felt fully absorbed, where with the other serums, I would have to either fan my skin a little bit, walk around for a couple minutes, and then apply, whatever my next step was, whether it be my moisturizer or my eye cream or whatever it was at the time. I don't have to wait nearly as long with this guy, which again, simplification and making that routine much faster so we can move on to whatever the next part of our day is going to look like. But that's what I love. Those were the two things I noticed right away after using this serum. So if you've tried it, leave us a comment. Let us know, did you guys notice that? What are the things that you did notice on your first application that you absolutely loved? And are you seeing the results yet? Because that's really the most important thing. All of the fancy usage and the absorption is all great, but if you're not seeing the results, then that's all for nothing. So let us know in the comments what your first impressions of this new serum was the first time that you used it. And if you haven't, let us know after you use it. I recommend, not right now because we're training, but after our training, go out, wash your face, try that serum. Let us know what you think in the comments after you give it a try. So I think it's pretty obvious why we'd love it. I mean, we've got killer ingredients, we've got a great improvement on the delivery system, we've got great benefits. But in case you needed it all wrapped up with a pretty red bow on top, or a pretty purple bow in this case, here we've got it. So this does everything the originals did, but with stronger ingredients, which means better results, faster results, and just better all around. It consolidates those 3 steps into one, matching today's simplified routine trends. Again, any modern user is going to tell you they want something simple, but they want it to be effective and have high results. And this absolutely achieves that. It introduces modern actives that enhance the legacy formulas all in one step. It amplifies our base RJX with additional peptide technologies, and ultimately is a longevity concentrate in a single daily application. So boost, simplify, transform. That was our aim here. And I think personally, we nailed it. I love this guy. It does everything it says that it needed to do. Plus, it makes all those 3 serums seem not necessarily obsolete, but it does bring them sort of into today's modern world. And again, simplify, simplify, simplify. And that's what we wanted to achieve here. So this is ultimately our before and our after of our all-in-one face serums. We have those beautiful 3 that are still incredible. We love them. But like with everything, we need to move on. We need to modernize. We need to improve upon. And while those served their purpose in the past, and they still do a great job, we just brought it to today. And we brought it to be something more modern and more active and more simple, right? Because again, that's what everybody's looking for. So from your 3 to your 1, a new look with a new formula and a luxurious packaging with a glass dropper. Something else that we wanted to achieve with this line was we wanted to make it look very upscale. Wanted to look very modern, very rich. We wanted somebody to see it off of the page and be like, I don't know what necessarily is inside of that, but this looks good enough to be able to invest and purchase. And then the sweet thing is, once they get the results, what's inside of that beautiful bottle is just as beautiful, if not better, than what's outside of the bottle. So it's going to be a win-win no matter what you do. So if a new client is on the fence about it, I would highly recommend you telling them, you know what? I'm going to go out on a limb here. You buy it. And if you don't like it, if you don't see your results in your 28 days, I'm going to give you your money back. Because I promise you, no one's going to come back asking for their money, because they're going to be so happy with their results. And this is going to look really, really beautiful on their bathroom, on their counter, on their beauty stand. It's just a beautiful product all around. So we are very, very excited and very proud to finally have this out in the world. I know all of my wonderful VIPs took insane advantage of this because we sold our entire forecast, basically sold out in one day, which is crazy because I was running around like a lunatic that same day, calling all of our people in manufacturing, calling on our Dallas distribution center. I was like, you guys, I need more. We have to keep this going because this product really, truly is wonderful. And we need it in as many hands as possible. And we've done that. So really excited to have this out in the world. And this is the overview of this serum. I'm going to pause. Moni, do we have any questions or comments before we jump into our BioLab usage and comparison of the 3 serums?
Yeah, some of the questions that we have from Sylvia and Angie is how can we combine these serum with the BioLab and with the Defy? So I know we're going to go over that. Today we're going to go over of how to use them with Defy because with BioLab, because Mayam has a really good, suggestions for those clients that were used to either the vitamin E, the vitamin C, like what can we recommend if they want that booster in their skincare. So that's all I have right now, Mayam.
Love it. Yes, you guys are in the right place, asking the right questions. We're one step ahead, which I love. But yes, so in a nutshell, though, you can use this serum as a base for really any ritual that you have currently going. Again, there's going to be a little bit differences, and it all really comes down to what your client is looking for. And I think that's a kind of a good preamble before we step into this next thing. But the most important thing, All-in-1, BioLab, Defy, Nova Marine, Royal Jelly, regardless of whatever it is that you're using or your clients are using, the most important thing here is to have conversations. Open the feedback, get some feedback, really understand what it is that your client is looking for as far as benefits, as far as results, as far as ingredients. Again, we talk a lot about what key ingredients are in this thing. So you could really open conversations with, are you looking for a specific ingredient here? Are you knowledgeable enough? Not all clients are going to be knowledgeable to have an ingredient, like checklist or wish list that they're looking for. But you guys have that in your arsenal. You guys are able to open those conversations and give that training to your clients, which I think is super beneficial. But really having those conversations is going to be key to understand how you can recommend, how you can upsell, how you can incorporate new things into their routines. But this is a serum like any other serum that we have. So you guys are all very, very well trained and knowledgeable on where serums fit into your routine. So no matter what routine you're adding this to, always know that you're going to cleanse first, whether that means just using a cleanser and then following up with a toner, like our Revitalize toning essence, which is really a secondary cleansing part of the Revitalize ritual. And then you can go in with either an eye cream if you so wish, or you start with your serums. I'm a serums and then eye cream type of girl, but I know a lot of people do eye creams first and then go into their serums. Those are really flip-flopping sort of steps. That's just really personal preference. But this serum fits into any serum position like any other one that we have. So no worries there. Don't be scared that I'm going to do this wrong or I have to use this one before the other one. Absolutely not. It really is just personal preference. And again, talking about what it is that they're looking for, what results they want, what benefits they want. And then again, you guys can really slip it and sound like the professionals that you are by talking about ingredients, which is super, super key to getting the results that we want. So with that, what other serums besides the All-in-1 can I recommend for more targeted treatments? And in this portion of our training, we're going to be talking about BioLab. If we want to open the door for everything else, 100% let's do it. We could talk about other collections. Moni and I will set up another time for us to do so. But just for time's sake, we wanted to focus on BioLab because there's a lot of options. There's a lot of modifications we can do with BioLab. So if you had a lover of the vitamin E serum, because we understand here that people love what they love, right? And change is hard for everybody at any age, at any point in our lives. Once we find something, especially with skincare, once we find something that we love, it's really hard to switch over. And we get that. So we were like, okay, let's be able to set our field up with great recommendations, better recommendations, and things that their clients are just going to love and see results with right away. So this could be for somebody who maybe isn't super convinced about the All-in-1, which that's fair. Again, I welcome someone being like, and I really challenge all of you to be like, give this a try. I will give you your money back if you do not love it, because I promise you, no one's going to come back. They're going to love it. So someone that maybe doesn't want to go there yet, or that's fine, or they're like, hey, I just need extra. I need a booster. This is what these recommendations are for. So if someone was a lover of your vitamin E, they needed extra hydration, or they love the hydration support, They're going to go from classic moisture support to advanced hydration and smoothing with my favorite outside of the All-In-1. This was probably my #1 serum until All-In-1 knocked it out of the way. But that 17% PHA complex of BioLab is going to be your one-to-one replacement for this vitamin E. And why is that? So if you loved this, you'll love the results with this one. So 17% PHA complex, it hydrates and exfoliates. It improves the texture, radiance, and smoothness, and it is a modern upgrade with a multi-benefit payoff. What do we mean by multi-benefit? You get two dual uses here. This serum is going to hydrate, and it's also going to exfoliate your skin, which is going to give that improvement of texture. It's going to help with that radiance or that JAFRA glow that we all love, and it's going to help smooth the skin. So it's going to give you a little bit above and beyond what just a regular hydration serum is going to give you. So that vitamin E, again, was just giving you really great basic hydration, but your 17% is going to give you hydration and smoothing in one step with fewer products. Again, simplification is the name of the game. We want to make sure that we are giving our clients and all of you the best of the best results with the fewest amount of products possible, because you really don't need an arsenal of 20 products, 20 serums to be able to get effective results. And that's what we aimed for. And that's what you can offer your clients as well. 2 benefits in one. And again, I love this serum. I've been using this. I'm seeing real results with it. It's helping a ton with any sort of like fine lines that I'm seeing. And it also just helps me to keep a daily gentle exfoliating, because this is a day-to-day. You can use this every single day and night, even if you'd like to. But this exfoliation in there is gentle enough to where it's not going to irritate your skin. To do it every day, the way that a volcanic mask or that the BioLab mask or that the JAFRA Skin pumpkin enzyme mask would. Those aren't going to irritate your skin if you're using them properly, which is 2 to 3 times a week, spacing them out. But this is a really great day-to-day exfoliator that you can have in your arsenal to help with not only the hydration, but also the smoothing of your skin. My favorite serum outside of the All-In-1, I love this guy. And I think this would be great in anybody's routine, even if they're not suffering with dehydration of the skin. Everyone can exfoliate your skin. You should be exfoliating your skin often in order to get the best results. So this is a great product to just have for anybody, no matter what they're looking for. It's a great use for your average skincare user. Now, so for vitamin C, I know this is the big one because this was our #1 selling Revitalize serum. And vitamin C is a wonder ingredient. And I know we're like, how am I going to get the same results? So I promise we're going to give you some and then some with our recommendations here. So from targeted brightening, which is what our vitamin C original one did, to high performance clinical correction. You got 2 options here. And here, before we go into the next, this is where conversations are key, and they are going to really make the difference between I got the right thing and I'm not necessarily seeing the results that I want. So super key here to understand that these 2 things, while yes, they offer an overall brightening sort of solution, they're going to give you 2 very specific results depending on what somebody is looking for. So again, I cannot stress enough how important it is to have conversations with your clients and even with yourself. Our skin goes through so many different things, even in a day, right? If you're traveling, your skin can be suffering from, I'm a little bit greasy right now because I'm in this sort of climate, but I'm traveling and my skin's getting very dehydrated on an airplane, or I'm in a different sort of climate. Eras of our lives. I always talk about how I did not have one blemish in my teens. I did not suffer from teen acne whatsoever. I could have probably gone, and I'm not even kidding you guys, I could have gone probably a week without actually washing my face and have no blemish pop up. 30s came around and all of a sudden I'm just breaking out like a teenager all over again. So in my mind, I'm like, maybe I'm aging backwards. This is what's happening to me. I'm just getting younger. That's why my skin's breaking out. But obviously different sort of eras in my life, right? So that changed up my routine completely. It made me have to look for different solutions, and also I was looking for different benefits and results, because now my skin is just in a completely different place than it was 10 years ago. So again, super important here to have these conversations when you are directing a client from a vitamin C to their new additionals or other replacements for not just the All-In-1. So 2 products here that are incredible. If you love this, you're going to love the results here. Your BioLab Dark Spot Corrector with that 10.5 niacinamide and demelanix, which again, Demelinix is our JAFRA proprietary ingredient blend. You're not going to find that anywhere else. It goes hand in hand with our RJX that belongs to us. So these are the differentiations of us versus anyone else in the market. I don't care if it's Kiehl's, if it's Pond's, if it's Drunk Elephant, if it's Chanel skincare, doesn't matter. We have something that nobody else has on top of our Queen Bee Royal Jelly. We've got the RJX, and then here we've got that Demelinix proprietary ingredient blend. So 10.5, best for dark spots, discoloration, PIH, melasma. Clinical fade performance, strong barrier support. Really, really key here. Something also to note with BioLab, every single BioLab product has prebiotics in its formulation, which means that they all sort of treat your skin like a vitamin, because BioLab is really focused on skin health over all things. Obviously, each product has a specific use, but they're all going to give you a great skin barrier. That is sort of the main focus of BioLab. It's a dermocosmetic line. Dermatological cosmetics is kind of dermocosmetics, it's the word together. But the focus here is clinical, and it is health. So they all have prebiotics in them. So you're going to get that strong barrier support in all of them on top of the additional benefits per ingredient per product. The BioLab Firming Effect Concentrate 20+% vitamin C, which is a new product that we launched in November of 2025, and it did replace, it's an updated formula, better formula of our vitamin C capsules that were launched with the original version of BioLab in July of 2024. This is going to be best for overall brightening, firmness, and radiance, which is a key difference. Has antioxidant protection, and it helps even tone while supporting collagen. So just the two benefits here really share with you exactly what the differences are. But the key takeaway, dark spot corrector for targeted discoloration, firming effect for glow and firmness and tone. So if you have someone that is suffering from acne marks, sunspot, melasma, a really localized darkness, right? So like me, for example, I do get dark spots after I have any sort of breakout. So I'm a very avid user of our 10.5 since we launched it, because it's helping me a ton with my acne discoloration. So if someone's looking for localized support, this is the serum they're going to want to have. So that's, again, really key differences here. Well, your firming concentrate is going to be overall firmness and radiance. So if someone's like, hey, I'm looking for brightening, like overall, just a general brightening of my face, plus I do have anti-aging concerns at the forefront of what I'm looking for, this is a great product for them, because it's going to give them that firmness, and it helps support your collagen production, which we all know collagen is the key to keeping a beautiful, firm, elastic face. So if someone's looking for just localized support on dark spots, whether it be from acne, from sunspots, from melasma, 10.5 is going to be the one that you're going to want to direct them to. If they're looking for just a general brightening, general sort of like radiance of the skin, that JAFRA glow, with support, with anti-aging support, you're going to want to take them to that 20+% firming concentrate, which I absolutely love as well. Note here, both can be used day and night. I've gotten multiple questions about whether or not we can use any vitamin C sort of product at day or night. Yes, you can use it during the daytime. We recommend it at night only because this is the highest concentration of vitamin C you're going to find, not even just at JAFRA, in the market. I challenge everyone to go out, start at Targets or Walgreens and go all the way up to your beauty counters. But any vitamin C product is not going to cross this 20%. It is the highest FDA approved amount in a product. Because this is so high in concentration of vitamin C in the sun sometimes aren't besties. So if you are using this during the day, highly, highly, highly recommend, and I cannot say it enough, please utilize SPF and make sure that you are reapplying. Obviously, everybody's skin's different. Some people have much more sensitive skin. Some people have much more resilient skin. But this is going to up your chances of a sunburn. And sunburn is a no-no when we're looking to have beautiful, aesthetic, anti-aging results. So again, you can use it during the day, no problems at all. Just please, please, please make sure you are using the proper SPF and that you are having the opportunity to reapply when you need to, because this could cause skin irritation, sunburn, just because of that high concentration of vitamin C. And if you're like, that sounds like a lot, just use it at night. I use it at night. Easier. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about the burn. and then you wash your face in the morning. And obviously we all use our SPF every day, of course. But you don't have to be as concerned with causing a sunburn or a sun reaction because you have a product with a really high concentration of this vitamin C. So those are the two, which I absolutely love. And now our final vitamin or our final serum replacement is the Line and Pore Serum, vitamin A. So from surface smoothing to structural resilience and texture renewal. Again, two products here that we can recommend. Again, both do something a little bit different, not quite as drastic as our vitamin C options, but these still do require a bit of conversation and a bit of knowledge as to what it is that your client is looking for. But we see that Wonder 17% back in there. I'm telling you, this is the bee's knees. I love that serum. It does so many beautiful things to people's skin. So it is really truly a one-to-one with the Line and Pore because it is the best for pores, uneven texture, dullness, and surface lines. Why? Because it's giving you that gentle exfoliation that we talked about. Exfoliating your skin automatically is going to help with texture, pores, dullness, surface and lines. A lot of people they start to see aging, not necessarily because they're aging. Obviously, that's with natural. But a lot of people start to see fine lines just because they're not exfoliating their skin enough and they're not hydrating skin enough. Dehydration is our nemesis. If it's like our two biggest skincare enemies, the sun and dehydration. This product here is going to help you both exfoliate, so get rid of that dead skin, get rid of all the nasties on your skin, and then deep dive with the hydration in there, which those are the two powerhouses to be able to get beautiful, radiant, less liney skin, let's say. So this is really the perfect one-to-one for a Line and Pore. I think they're going to see the same results and better because, again, it's got that dual action support that you've got there. And then our 4.5 prebiotic concentrate is going to be best for loss of firmness, elasticity, early sagging, and fine lines. And it's going to strengthen your microbiome and barrier for resilience. Again, healthy skin is the key. It's the most important thing for any results that you're looking for, whether it's, sunspots, acne spots, loss of radiance, loss of elasticity, loss of firmness. Healthy skin is the key to be able to get any results that you're looking for. And because this has an additional onset of prebiotics, again, all BioLab has prebiotics as a baseline, but this has an additional booster of that. The way that our all-in-one serum has the additional 5 peptides plus its RJX, consider this sort of the one-to-one there. Additional prebiotics plus what it already originally had in the base formula. This is going to help strengthen that microbiome and give you a better barrier for resilience of your skin because it's really truly like a vitamin. So it's giving your skin the nutrients that it needs to be able to contain its firmness, its elasticity, and get rid of that sagginess and that fine line. So key takeaway, smoothness recovery, that 17% is for attacking the texture and pores on your face. And your elasticity support is what it says. It helps with the firmness and resilience of your skin. Choose based on your concern. So those are really the one-to-one BioLab replacements for the serums. They work really well with your all-in-one serum. I talked a ton, so let's summarize it. Let's make it easy to take away here. So a one-sentence summary. If there's nothing else that you can remember this. The new Revitalize All-in-1 Serum replaces your 3-step serum with faster, more visible results. And then BioLab serums are stronger and more targeted. Can I use BioLab and All-in-1? Absolutely. You can combine BioLab serums with the All-in-1 Face Serum. All-in-1 is going to give you a great baseline to cover basically everything the BioLab serums do. Hydration, firmness, radiance, texture, all of that in one step because we saw the ingredients, we saw the benefits, so all of that is coming in that one beautiful 1 fluid ounce serum. BioLab, on the other hand, is all designed to boost specific concerns. So you can layer one BioLab serum on top if you want extra support. For example, dark spots. You're going to go in with your all-in-one and you're going to top it off with your 10.5. Firmness, you can go in with your all-in-one and then you can either do the 20% concentrate or you can do the 4.5% concentrate, just depending again on what the other benefit it is that you're looking for. Texture. All-in-one serum, 17% serum on top. So again, conversations are super key when guiding your clients and even yourself, right? Talk to yourself out loud. Think about the things that you're looking for in your serums. Think of where your skin is at today and the benefits that you want to see later. So conversations are super, super key to get the results that we want. So the key here, All-in-one, daily base serum, BioLab targeted booster. Easy peasy. Use your all-in-one as your baseline. And then anything else concern-wise, if you're like, I just need a little bit more support, or right now, for example, it's really cold in a lot of parts of the country. And it's really hot in a lot of parts of the country, which can cause the same sort of effect of dehydration of the skin. All-in-one, and then your booster with whatever hydration product it is that you want to use. Here, though, very important takeaway. No more than one BioLab serum at a time. In the past, the recommendation has been that you can kind of slather on as many serums as possible. A ton of research has come out. Obviously, people are constantly looking into things. Our skin does have a sort of threshold of what it can take in. Everything else is really what I would say like throwing your money out the window, because it's just not, your skin's just not going to take it in. So you can put it on, it's not going to harm you. But in my opinion, it harms your wallet because you're just utilizing things that is not being used. It's like vitamins, right? You can take a bunch of vitamins, but your body really only intakes what it needs and it dispels everything else. The difference with your serums are it just sits on your skin and it kind of just sits there instead of, until you wash it off, right? So 1-in-1, which doesn't mean that you can't use multiple serums even throughout a day, throughout your week. For example, I use both the 10.5 and the 17% pretty much on the daily. I will use my 10.5% in the evening with my all-in-one, so all-in-one first, and then my 10.5 on top. And during the day, I'm using my incredible 17% serum because, again, I think it's just a wonder serum. I think it's great to have in anybody's routine, regardless if you think you're struggling with firmness, or I'm sorry, with hydration or with texture issues. It's just a great serum to have. So I use that during the day. I use a 10.5 at night. I throw in my 20% sometimes throughout the week if I feel like my skin's looking a little bit dull. Like right now, I haven't seen the sun too much because there hasn't been a ton of sun in Georgia. So my skin's just looking a little flat. So I've been using the 20% on and off throughout the week. You can mix it up. It doesn't necessarily need to be same. You don't have to stick to a regimen. You can, again, move around depending on your needs. When I'm traveling, my skincare looks a little bit different just because I might be in different climates. I'm not drinking enough water. I'm not getting enough sleep. So it all depends on what's happening. And I'm able to pivot because you guys all know, you all have your catalogs, that beautiful chart that we have of skincare that shows you every benefit, every concern, and then every line that we have at JAFRA to target those concerns. We've got it all here. So it's really just a matter of sitting down, thinking about it, having conversations, and tailoring exactly to what you and your clients need. And that's the end of my presentation. Moni, I'm going to check in with you. How are our viewers? How's everybody doing? Any questions that I can answer? Is everyone excited about BioLab and All-in-1? Talk to me. What's going on?
Let me remove my audio because I was taking some notes. We do have Sylvia. She says it's a great information, and we thank you because who better than Mayam to come and really, explain all the benefits, all of the suggestions that we can do to our clients. I don't have any more questions. I guess the main question is if we can use this one with other collections like Defy, like Nova Marine, and the answer is yes. And I love how you explain it. This can be your base serum, after we do our cleanse routine, we do our all-in-one, and then you choose whatever second serum that you need based on your concern. So if you're using your Defy collection, this can be your serum first, and then we do the Defy. So if you want to see more training on this serum, how can we combine it with other collections? Any other questions that you guys are getting from your clients, anything, let us know in the chat, and Mayam and I can put something together in the calendar. But Mayam, I know you asked them on Tuesday. We want to see what their before and after pictures.
Yep. Absolutely. That is key. I mean, I ended, I think, Tuesday's session saying that, yes, brochure, yes, your website, yes, your catalog, but really, ladies and gentlemen, if we have any gentlemen on the call, your face, we are beauty sellers, right? Our face is really our storefront. Like, our face is the best marketing that we have. I cannot tell you how many times I get stopped. Obviously, I'm not wearing JAFRA swag when I'm out. Like, I'm going to go out to dinner tonight and I'm going to do my face up with a bunch of JAFRA. I promise you guys, I'm going to get stopped like 2 or 3 times. What's your lip color? Your skin looks so great. And I'm like, girl, it's JAFRA. You smell so good, because I've been wearing my Dreamer fragrance. here's some gossip. Okay, so I was a huge fan of the Lillard Sound Tall 33. Stupid amounts of money I was spending on that fragrance. I have my mom in my ear thinking about it, yelling at me about how much money I was spending on this fragrance. I have not opened or picked that bottle up since we launched Dreamer. I gotta be honest. I'm just wearing my Dreamer day, night, to bed. My boyfriend's like, you smell so good all the time. I'm like, I know, it's JAFRA. So we are our best marketers. We are our business storefront. So the more that you wear, the more that you know, the more that you're out and about, because again, it's really all about being out and about. No one's going to see us behind a computer. No one's going to see us behind a screen. So that's my biggest, I guess, advice. Wear the product, and be proud and loud about what we have, because we've got the best stuff here. I'm telling you, like, I have no makeup on today, guys. I just put a little lip on to show you guys, but I had my all-in-one on this morning. I'm going to put my computer closer to me so you guys can see. Like, this is not highlighter, you guys. This is all-in-one and BioLab together. Like, that's what this is. So, telling y'all, the face, this is what sells. So we gotta be loud and proud. You guys have the best faces in the world. So that's my advice. That's how I'll leave us here. Go out and sell BioLab and all-in-one, because it's the best. It really is.
Thank you, Mayam, and thank you everyone who joined us today, and we can't wait to see you on our next training.